and it's down off the wall. Molina scores, Adams scores, Jay scores, Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter.
Now from the southeast quadrant of Washington, D.C., a look at Nationals Park. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will stand in, and you see they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive.
Chris Miller
He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Far as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Miller is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Chris Miller control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
He's had everything go his way so far, and not so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! A clutch home run as they narrow the gap here in the late innings. A solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
And all season long, when they needed the big hit, he's been there for them, and he delivers again here in a tight spot. Now, I tell you, he has really impressed me the way he swung the bat this year. No doubt about it.
And a change is in the offing as that'll be all.
Still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway.
Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fella right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, and Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is.
A look from downtown San Diego and Petco Park. Tonight the opener. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller will get his first shot. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And the 1-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily. Full count offering on its way. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the run will score. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Miller is going to have room out there as he puts this away to now here it comes. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Miller has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
It's a fairly standard park in terms of distances.
Here comes a 2-2. Here's a ground ball to first. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And I think that may have been the case right there.
Now a swing by Brown as this ball is drilled out to deep right field. But that will kick off the scoreboard out there in right. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3. Take his cuts now. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Miller will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning. In the contest. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Miller is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Chris Miller. Again, a 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Marte is there, and he'll make. This crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the...
Chris Miller. First pitch coming. And now a rocket into right field. Really squared that one up perfectly. It's a base hit. This ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get...
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 2 runs score. Now a third runner heading for the plate. And he will score as well. It's a 3-run double. Wint will come on now in a mop-up roll.
Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is
getting a game out of this one after all.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores, and the catcher has the plate blocked, and he's out at the plate, so only 1 run scores on the play.
Well, the runner from third winds up just walking home on the base hit here, but they try to wave the second runner in, and a good throw is going to wind up nailing him at home plate.
1 error. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball.
By a former football player, that looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out and made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie.
America's finest city, earning its nickname once again on a gorgeous afternoon. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the 2 starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. Chris Miller last time out, but not to worry, they're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And it's been a good start for the homestand club. They've taken 3 of the first.
Chris Miller. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now this pitch is stroked into right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and he'll move up to third now. Runners
at loading the bases, but still a long road back from here.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. The 1-2. Now a ground ball left side. Base hit left field. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well. Chris Miller.
You tend to get hurt.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
And on 3-1, this ball's hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Well, guys are really putting together some good swings against him.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball to second.
Find the ball. Make the turn.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7 so far. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Torres will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. You've got a shot.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double, and they have upped that lead even further.
And you know,
an entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
And I think
for the 21st time in Dodger history, a no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first is Hideo Nomo in 1990.
Nothing like a warm summer afternoon at Petco Park in San Diego. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller, now another 2-2. This is headed toward the hole and through the hole. A 1-out single. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Miller is there, and he has it for the first out.
Going to make that hitter supply all the power himself.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know what? I don't know if they're...
Chris Miller. Now the 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Marte has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he'll make it up to third. Chris Miller will stand in.
We need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And now he's on the move again for second. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. To follow. Here now the 2-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Miller is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the... Chris Miller.
So far in this at-bat, he could go just about anywhere from here.
And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
Salvador Perez, the 2-2.
From the corner of 20th and Blake Street, so look at Coors Field in Denver. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller.
Performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here on this one.
Rockwell has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
90 feet on the flyout.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Miller has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
On his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here.
Location mistakes so far.
And that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Chris Miller will stand in for the third. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now here it comes. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the ball game so far. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Miller is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. From the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Chris Miller will stand in one more here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And he'll get it. Now the 3-1. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
Played it, Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track.
On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the 2 starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. Chris Miller begin play. First offering on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
A little of that momentum over from last night. He gets a pitch he can handle right here, and he's going to give his guys an early lead here as that makes the score 1-0 here in the first.
Runners off for second. Pitch, strike 3 called. The throw. And And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying. Chris Miller takes second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league, and he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
The 1-1. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a... Chris Miller.
And you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Now another 0-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Miller comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Chris Miller will come forward now for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah,
and hold that thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball heading for the alley. Outfielders give chase, but they're not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. And he will score as well. And he will come all the way around.
See it developing pretty much right from the moment he touched first.
2-1. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. Around second. He'll try for third. The tag, and he's out at third. And a poor decision to try to stretch it. Nobody out. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
And I think...
by a former football player, that looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adams swings and hits a drive. Deep right field. Back to the wall. To the Cardinals in a magical 7th inning.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett.